Your time's up.
Hey, my time is up, Buttercup. Yes, thank you, Elmer. I could not see the clock on the wall because there was a dead fly. Ooh. That being said, we got to get out of here and return this frequency back to normal amateur radio use. This is Kilo Charlie 9, Victor Kilo Victor, clear.
Good afternoon, Jim. KG4WQQ.
QQ, how's it going today, sir?
All right, how about yourself?
Yes, sir. I'm getting ready to jump out of here and go fishing, Roger.
Go fishing? Where you at go fishing at?
Oh, well, there's a whole wealth of places. You know, I don't go to the same one twice, Roger.
Well, where I'm at, it's a little too cold to be going fishing.
Roger, Roger. Well, you got to have dedication, just like CV operation. You know, you can only work on your antennas outside when it's 30 below, Roger.
Oh, no. I got to stay and hug a heater. I definitely got to stay and hug the heater.
All right, sir. I'm recording you, but I'll cut you out, Roger.
I understand. How'd you like that video I sent you the other week?
Yes, sir. I really enjoyed that. That really hit the spot, Roger.
Yep, I've been working on it, and I'm still working on it to improve it more.
Yes, sir. Now, me, see, I'm the opposite situation. I'm running no filtering, no noise reduction. I just like it is. Well, I don't avail myself of any of those options because I want to try to keep it as legitimate as it is, Roger.
Yeah, well, when I record, I don't use any filters or anything. I might use a noise blanker or the A&F to cut out unwanted tune-ups, but I don't use any all them effects or anything when I record.
Roger, how wide is your receive front end, would you think?
My receive front end, I can receive as up as 28 kcs away. But right now I'm transmitting at 3K and receiving at 2950.
Roger. Well, it really sounded good. I thought you might have been running some filtering there because it was so clean, Roger.
Well, now I am running a little rack gear. I'm running a little rack gear here, but I changed up the way I was running this Apache Lab. And went and done it with what they call CM-ASIO. So the CM-ASIO then opened up my VAC equalization there to use it for something else in the radio, which I've got it tied to the amplifier, so the amplifier can use that VAC system now, and it follows me around, which is a great thing, but yeah, I'm doing the CM-ASIO software stuff for the Apache Lab radio.
Roger. Yeah, it just sounded just a little bit restrictive as far as my frequency response that I'm actually doing. You know, my monitor system is subwoofer, audio system with a subwoofer, and so we're monitoring with that 7300, which it has down to 100 cycles, and then the monitor system, audio monitoring system, house system, is down to, with that subwoofer, about 40 cycles. Roger.
Okay, we'll fix the low cycle then and get it where we won't thump you so hard. How's that? That better for you?
You're great. However you do it, just sounds great.
Well, all I did was take the low side down to 40, and I left the high at 2950.
Roger that. Well, it just sounds beautiful. However you slice it, I wish you would listen to your audio. Give me permission to put it on, but I think you'd really be impressed. Maybe not. I don't know.
Yes, sir. I've heard it, and I've heard it several times. I got a group of guys that they say, "Now listen to that, Richard," and I listen to it, and I'm like, "Okay, now let's make this change, Richard." And I said, "Okay," and then they say, "Don't do nothing else. Leave it alone." So that's what I once it's said, I don't mess with it no more, Jim.
Yes, sir. Well, most people don't run their receiver correctly, as far as I'm concerned, because, we're trying to protect the integrity of what's really happening. So the input level on the into the 7300 is way down. It's not up to where your S meter will work. I can only guesstimate by the VU meter that I have tied to the audio as to the signal, because we set 0 on the voice level on the monitor system, and then when they cease speaking, I'm looking at noise, the noise that's left when they're not speaking, and that's whatever it is. Right now for you, it's like you're 20 over my local noise level, Roger.
Well, that's a good thing, I guess. I mean, that's what you're running here, 20, 25 over on me. So, and we're trying to keep maintain the 60 hertz on the transmit side of it there. Because, a lot of people can't hear or see the 60 hertz, but the radio can.
Oh, that's a Roger. That's a Roger. And the other thing about setting RF gain control in the receiver is that you don't want it to suck up between words or after the transmission is over. It just kind of hovers down there at the low end of the VU meter. The VU meter doesn't suck up to 0. So like I said, that's all about RF gain control, Roger.
Yeah, well, I don't have but 2 dBs of audio coming out of the radio. And that's all the louder I need to do it. If I get it any more mic gain on it than 2, it gets a little distorted. But if you have a pad adapter, you'll see that nice straight cut razor edge I'm putting down. I still won't blow it out.
Yes, sir. Roger. Well, I suggest that 2900. It just is a little bit more insurance as far as not getting into somebody else's conversation. It can't be probably anything worse than to have somebody out there on the sidebands getting chatter that shouldn't be. So that's why I suggest the 100 to 2900, Roger.
Yeah, I understand that. I do, and there's some of those out there that just don't care, and they got to keep everything to the right. And you've had a couple of them that comes in here that you help them set them up, and then they get off on another band, and they go right back to doing what they was doing, turning everything to the right. And then when they go to splattering out, you tell them they're going up the band. No, it ain't. I done been down there and got my audio sent by so-and-so and such and such. And I'm like, okay, whatever. I know what I'm hearing. And, a lot of guys, a lot of amateur radio operators that transmit, they don't understand about when they splatter up the band, that it's actually to check them. You need to go in upper sideband to check them. You don't just go up the band, the KCs away from them, because you won't hear them. But if you'll go up the upper sideband right here where you are, if they're splattering, you can hear them up there on the upper sideband.
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Well, we do the best we can, man. I'm going to have to get out of here and say 73 to you. I wish you'd let me record you, though.
You already got me a couple times, Jim. I don't need you again, but I do appreciate it. And you go ahead, you can put it out there just word for word the way I've got it. It don't matter. You said you were recording it, so hang it out there. Maybe somebody will listen to what I have to say, and maybe they'll understand what's going on with their radio some more.
Exactly. And, I've cut you out twice now, and, third time I want to take you. So let me say 73 there. What's the name there, QQ?
KC9VKV, Richard down here in Alabama. And Jim, looks like we got somebody that's kind of moved in on us, so, and they probably are used to getting in here after you get off, so let me let you go. We'll say 73 for now, and catch you up with you another time for sure. KG4WQQ 73.
Roger, QQ73, sir. You have a great afternoon, a beautiful weekend, and we got to get out of here. And just if anybody's participated, want to hear their audio, if you go to YouTube, do a call letter search for Kilo Charlie 9, Victor Kilo Victor, followed by the word logbook. That will take you to this recording. It'll be cut number 1 in a series of 3,300, and I'll have it uploaded by noon tomorrow. And with that being said, we got to get out of here and return the frequency back to normal amateur radio use. This is a KC9VKV Clear.